my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Dime coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards brought. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the puncher gives him new life and this 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Plowing up the middle. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
The Packers take their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down. coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
That's completed right side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. May now from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. This is for Hughes. We'll try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Look by the Packers on 3rd down. They're throwing it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
It's a textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's made in the air. Off his back foot, they're going to intercept it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. The Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is May. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Dude, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Taken in near the 46. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Packers 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 46-yard line.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at third and very long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Bounced by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What do you do in training camp? Coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line now. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Well, they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. May looking to throw. Hits his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Now, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Made a throw it. Looking to his fullback now. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. May. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped or hit around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Into traffic, complete! And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Entering Cooper there to make the stop. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready? We got it. 76.
Setting up to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? Crack all 80. Hot 70. Hot 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Running it with Gibbs. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. Shot. Ready up.
They'll work against the blitz. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first time so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
May try it again here on second. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
May now on third down. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
It's taken at midfield. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At the 36-yard
line. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. 6. Crack on 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw complete to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
19, 18, Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it. Lions. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Henderson on the give. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 4 yards to pick up that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying to throw for it with May. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. Fights up the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they say Packers football. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guy to stop fighting through tackles, because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
May on 1st and 10. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Packer first down.
May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Complete out to the right. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them first downs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that Kate is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has the first inside the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. The surprise paid dividends.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working on first down. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Going about 3 on that first down carry.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give now to Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of his defense. I think he was a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive begins with Gibbs. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. And they just get the play off. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So first down from the 41.
Cowboy 80. Watch the bullet.
Coming right is Gibbs. Steered this one back inside Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Back now, pressure coming. Complete left side. It's just long. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's made in the air. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. to the air. It's May. Caught a nice game left side. He's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Here's May. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively. Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation. And it's incomplete on third and goal. By Matthew Golden. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the fourth. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. They did it! He made the interception! And the Packers have some new life in the fourth. That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Throwing is May. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. May now. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, right up the gut. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
He was taken down by
like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. Through the 40. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 12 in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance at a safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
Makes the score Lions 31. Packers 17.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
At their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40.
14 yards. And the Packers.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Packers take their first time out.
It's a gain of 6.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
more coming up now. Off to Gibbs from the gun. He will have the Lions first down. They can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
27-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Dropping back to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitance spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got a man left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packer first down.
May on 1st and 10. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. That's completed right side. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this isn't just anyone in